Flyover. Gas is inbound.
I'm taking fire.
Let's go, baby. Got him.
Good shot.
Got him. Got him.
Keep the pressure on.
Oh, that's through him, bro. Come on.
You're in the top 10. Flyover. 5 remain. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Excellent work. Never knew.
All right, what's going on, guys? Rockstar here, and I've got the Vanguard Kar98 build that you want to be using. I promise this thing absolutely slaps. 10 times scope is great. Instant ADS on that thing. The ADS on this is almost just as fast, and it has no crazy magnification like the 10 times. You can actually react to closer range shots that you need to be taken. And I just think it's an overall better build, and the range is crazy. Bullet drop is almost non-existent, almost hit scan with this thing. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is what I've been using, and I think this is the way to go because the ADS is broken. The ADS is broken because of this sight right here, the night vision sight. And no matter what you do to the other attachments, the ADS stays the exact same. You can quick scope with it. Like I said, since we can quick scope, the ADS is the same. We built this thing for range and to also stay off the mini map. I've seen a lot of people using this F8 stabilizer, and while it does increase the damage range, you pop up on the mini map, and I feel like people are just hawking out for red dots on the map, and if I can stay off of that, definitely doing it. So the SC silencer is the way to go because it does not decrease your damage range like the Scout silencer does. So the SC silencer is what you want for your muzzle. The barrel, I've kind of went back and forth, but I feel like the VDD is the best way to go right here. It increases your bullet velocity a little bit and the damage if you hit them in the upper part of the body. And the others that you could use are this first VDD for flinch resistant, but we use a few other attachments to kind of help with that. So we want to keep the bullet velocity and upper extremity damage up a bit as well. MK12 is the scope. It is the way to go. It takes some getting used to because a lot of people run cold-blooded, and that is the only drawback for using this scope is because so many people use cold-blooded. You can't see them as easy, but you guys will see in this gameplay and some of the clips that I hit that it doesn't matter as much. You can still see the outline of the enemy that's running around, and it's really not as bad as you think. And then when they're not using cold-blooded, they stick out like a sore thumb, and you can see them very, very easily. So the crosshairs are great too. So it's just a plus, added plus there. And what's crazy, it says ADS speed con, reload quickness con, but the ADS is absolutely broken and you reload everything all at once instead of one bullet at a time. So the cons don't make sense there. This is broken. I promise. It is absolutely broken. As far as the stock, I went with the VDD thumb hole because of the flinch resistance that it does add. And there's a little aiming stability. And there's no sway on this thing. When you ADS in, the sway just disappears. And you're directly where your crosshairs should be when you ADS. The sprint to fire speed goes down a little bit. But again, I don't think that any of that really matters as much because the scope is broken. So that is what we're worried about. So I want to increase the stability so there's no sway. There's no crazy stuff happening. I want it to be as true as it can be, and the VDD thumb hole gives me the best option. A lot of people have been using the short stock just for the ADS and movement speed, but once again, the scope's broken. We don't need to worry about it. We got the we'll take the added damage range and aiming stability with the VDD thumb hole here. When we go over to the underbarrel, the pistol grip is what I went with because of the sprint to fire speed. There are a few other ones you could use, like this strife angled. I've seen a lot of people using it for the aiming stability. The only crazy difference between the strife angled and the pistol grip is your mobility. You'll see that this goes down a little bit if you were to select it, while this keeps you up a little bit more. So pistol grip for me, that's what I'm going to be using. But you could probably play around with a few of the others here. As far as the magazine, a lot of people have been using the 5-pound Secura mag, and for ADS and fire rate, but it's not really necessary because we have the night vision and the ADS is broken. I'm going to keep repeating that because that's the main thing. This site's broken. It's probably going to get patched before too long. But since that is the case, we don't need to use the 3-round mag for reload quickness because we reload everything at once. Same thing here. We don't need to worry about that, and we're not going to run around with 20 mags. We could. The damage range is going to go down a little bit if we do that because those bullets aren't quite as strong as the main build. But I just keep the 5. It reloads super fast. So no magazine. Starts with 5. Reload all at once. That's the way to go, I think. Ammunition, we're going to keep it at lengthen. Increases the bullet velocity. And I think everything else just isn't that great. So lengthen, definitely use that one. As far as the grip, I've been back and forth between a couple. I started with fabric grip for ADS speed. But once I realized that the ADS from the sight itself is what is the issue here, we don't really need that additional ADS speed. So I went with flinch resistant on the polymer grip, and it is gonna help you a little bit. The flinch is still crazy on the Vanguard snipers, and it's still pretty tough to hit shots when you're getting shot at and actually getting hit. But this gives you your best chance of actually hitting those shots because of that flinch resistance. And then as far as perks, quick scope perk is what I went with for that immediate accuracy when you ADS. And you guys will see when you ADS with this thing that the sway is not there. It's right where it needs to be whenever you aim in. And I think this is the way to go. But I've seen some people using this shrouded perk, and I have not tried it yet. And basically what it does, it reduces the angle at which enemies will see glint from the sniper scopes and increases the time before the glint appears. That may be beneficial if there's still no sway whenever you ADS on this thing. So possibly going to try this shrouded out a little bit today and see if that makes a difference. Because if I can stay off, my glint can stay away from, you know, an extra 2 seconds. I don't know the time frame at which it starts appearing, but if it can stay away or stay off the enemy screen for just a little bit longer, that may help me if, you know, someone's running toward me and they can't see my glint right away when I ADS. So that may be something to try and to consider. And then for perk 2, fully loaded, everything else is kind of not necessarily needed. I've seen some people using deep breath, and you don't really need to hold your breath because the ADS and just the stability of this thing is already so still. You're not really going to be holding your breath anyway. So why not start with the max amount of ammo so you don't have to go looting as much once you pick up this loadout. But this is the build, man. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun. You're going to see some more clips from me after this right here, and test it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. We're going to get some other snipers going here soon. I know the 3-line rifle, I think, is a 1-shot to the chest right now. There's a build that is ridiculous and has like 20 bullets and is 1-shot to the chest. So we might try that out later this week. But for now, I'm having too much fun with this. Go test it out, guys. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. I've got some good testimonials from a few other people. Phase Scope hit me up for the build. He's been using it. He loves it. A few other people have done the same exact thing, and they absolutely love it too. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace, peace.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Let's go for that other team.
Cash drop on the way.
I got a red penicillin.
I'm dead.
Got him. More. Team up here.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Got him down.
Finish.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
There is a team over there. On the floor. Found him.
Loadout drop headed your way. Made the top 25. Nearly there.
This build that I have on the automaton is not there either. Yeah.
Rally point mark for you. I'm on the through.
Found him. Nice. Oh, look.
Gas is right on your tail.
Taking a lot of heat.
Didn't hit him. I'm out of place now.
My God,
All
dude.
set.
Can you scoot off towards me?
If they kill you, it's over. Get it done.
Place, man.
God, dude. Oh, where's this on the fucking hill?
incredible. Give me some plates, please.
I think that's my automaton. I don't have it all the way leveled up though.
Ah, what? It sucks.
It does. That's all I got though. It's only level to 30.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
This is what you call screwed, bro.
10 remain. Victory is within reach.
What you got? What you got? I don't know if that's it either, but we'll try it out, man.
You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV active.
Find that. Full 3 in that house. I already know I'm about to get shot in the back right here. The homie has to come up right there. See this guy. Oh no.
Definitely people up there.
Yeah. Just gotta come up behind me. I don't know if these guys have seen me yet. There he's behind me now.
On your feet, bud. Take it
Inbound.
out.
Marking new safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Reload. Jesus.
All set.
Okay.
You're in the top 5, but don't get comfortable.
Let's go, baby.
Through to the end and won. Nice work.
Let's go.